Okay, I have two choices. 37 Chevy or 41 Ford. Well, the Ford is farther out of the way than what the Chevy is. So, I think I'm actually going to start the Chevy first, and I'll tell you why. A couple of reasons why. Chevys are easier to work on. As silly as it may sound, I'm a Ford guy and I love Fords and everything, but I'll bring you over here in a second and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Even back in the day, you know, when these things were so simple to work on, Chevys are really quite simple to work on. That and it's in my way. So this truck, I paid the same price for both trucks. They don't run, they will run, they have run. They were run not long ago, but they need to have a few silly things done to them, like draining old gas out of the gas tank. Yes, draining old gas. Which should be a lot of fun, right? Because everybody loves the smell of old gas. Not really. So anyways, let me just grab the camera here and I'll start my little show. I'm hoping this thing's focusing correctly. It should be. I think it's the lighting, to be quite honest with you, is causing this thing to not focus correctly. I mean, you can see I got a cold, so maybe I'll use a snotty snot rag to wipe this off with. I don't know. I got a cold. My sister, thank you, Ella, for giving me this lovely cold. Is that any clear? I think it actually is clear. Anyway, so 37 Chevrolet. It's a Chevy Master. I think I said that in the other video. Master Hauler is what they are, but it's got this real nice latch here. You pick up like that, and just like any other vehicle of this genre, it's that easy. You just, you know, lift it up. So, let me go get my flashlight here. What I'll do, is I'm going to stick the flashlight here on the firewall. Yes, it's real American steel here. We don't want that. I'm in the red light district here. Alright, I'll take you off the pedestal and I will show you what I'm talking about. The Chevrolets are a lot easier to work on the Fords. Okay, so here it is. This is a Chevy distributor cap. Someone has worked on this. You can see it has the little yellow clamps on there. And what I'm thinking is going to be quite simple to get this bad boy going is because the points are right there. See the points? I have a very good feeling that those points are just corroded, and I will be able to get spark out of that very quickly. Just all I got to do is file them, and they're right there. Now, I can take this guy here and kind of set it back on there. I will be doing this a little bit later today. It is actually almost 6 o'clock in the evening. I just got done spreading fertilizer in time for it to start to get really violently windy outside. So let's venture over here to the beautiful Ford. This beautiful 1941 Ford, which I'm thoroughly in love with. It has a twin latch deal. And the hood comes up. So, where's the distributor? Is it back there? No. Is it over here? No, there's a fuel pump over there though. The distributor cap is that cluster bomb of a thing right there. Now, to be quite honest with you, let me put this on that American steel there. I'm not 100% sure how this friggin' thing works. I see there's an oiler there, which somebody has oiled. I'm believing that this here is the coil. I'm pretty certain that this is the coil right there. There's a wire there, and the easy part about it is that you can just take it off of here. But I'm not 100% sure. I need to research this. I do see that there's Bakelite caps. Bakelite caps, and you know, on each side the plug wires go through this tube here and they come out the side to the 8 cylinders, 4 on either side. So this is a lot more difficult to deal with. Not that I can't deal with it, just that I'm not in the mood to deal with it today. And like I said earlier, this little Ford, which isn't so little, is here and it's out of the way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that on that very solid fender, and I'm going to close this guy up. The first thing I will be doing with these trucks is draining the gas. Now the Chevrolet, because it is a 1937, let's see what we got here. The 1937 Chevrolet had its gas tank right here. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Under the seat. Now, along with some rather nasty wildlife, yes, nasty wildlife, and I'm not sure. Did you see there's some welds and stuff in here? This is a well-used truck, to be honest with you. This is where the gas tank is. This is the fill cap. So, right there, that's the fill cap. So, I'm going to have to get a pair of pliers and pop that off and see what I can come up with there. And I'm praying there's not much gasoline in it. Here's the original dipstick. This is a dipstick. And when they say a dipstick, that's for gasoline. Well, that's exactly what that is. It's a dipstick. So I'll just put that there. Anyway, let me get my... Oh, it's cold. Let me get a pair of vice grips or pliers or even a big-ass wrench I can stick on there and see if I can loosen that up. I think I may even vacuum this out before I do that. So give me a... Okay, so I've removed all of the seats, took the seats out, and what I'm left with is this gas tank. The little assholes had this thing so incredibly packed with stuff. I just took it out and used the vacuum cleaner to clean out all of the cotton that was in there in these seats that the mice had gotten into. And I guess they kind of trimmed it up a little bit in there. Really not nearly as bad as I thought it would be, but here's something really interesting. And, you know, back in 1937, you'd wonder, you know, it was actually surprising to see it. But you see these little guys here? These 1, 2, 3 little teeth? Okay, these are seat adjusters. So the back of the seat here, that goes up into the back. This is the bottom side of it, and these adjust the pitch of the back seat. And I will demonstrate that when I get this gas tank cracked open and throw up from the nasty smell that I'm about to encounter. So, I'm going to wedge that in there, like so. This is my beautiful gas cap there. And hopefully, I'm just praying that there's absolutely nothing in it, but I don't think I'll be that lucky. And believe it or not, it smells good, which blows my freaking mind. Either my nose is broken, or I don't even smell gasoline in there. But the nice thing is, it's nice and clean. I smell regular gasoline. I don't know if at some point somebody threw gas in here, but I'm going to drain it anyway. That's really cool. There's actually baffles in there. Okay, so let me put the lid back on, and I'm going to go ahead and drain it out. And I'm thinking that maybe this thing's going to be a whole lot easier to start than I thought it was going to be. So stay tuned here. I'm going to climb underneath and show you what I come up with next. Okay, so I've drained the gas down to about nothing. There might be a pint or a quart, maybe a quart of gasoline left in that tank. But I've hooked up the battery charger. It is a 6-volt system, and this thing has some really cool features, like a spotlight. I mean, come on, how cool is that? Turn the spotlight. That's a real spotter too. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? No, don't tell me it just burned the bulb out. Oh, there it is. There it is. So I got a spotlight. Spotlight works. Cool. But it has a radio. This has a Philco radio. And this is your tuner. And this... I got light. I'm going to turn the volume up. I cannot freaking believe it. What the hell are we playing? religious stations. Look at that needle move. This doesn't sound like the world is coming to an end. We interrupt this program. A bomb has just been dropped on Hiroshima, Japan. Couldn't ask for a more fitting tune other than a Paul Harvey broadcast. This is nuts. Okay, so anyway, the radio works. Say it's signal stat. Ha! 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 Does that one work? Yes! No way! Alright, so let's say we turn the lights on. Oh, I don't got no lights. I don't think I do anyway. Hold on. Oh, we might not have light. Oh, I got lights back here. Here's something that you bow tie nuts will go crazy over. Check this out. You see that? There's a bow tie in the glass. I don't know whose plate that was. It has a classic plate on it, but I don't have any headlights. No headlights. There's foggers though. Let me see if it's just something simple like the high-low beam switch. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. We got one, but we don't have the other. I bet there's a mouse that chewed a hole in the damn thing. Maybe. Who knows? Mice have been all over this crazy thing. That's what happens with these old things. I think it's a sealed beam, too. I feel like a kid in a candy store, I swear to Pete. Oh, let's see, does the fan work? No. It does work. Well, and that tells me that the lights are on. There's a little guy there. I can't get over that radio. Come on, man. This is crazy stuff. So I actually have some dash lights. Yeah, I got some dash lights, obviously. This says flares. Oh. I don't know what that is. Does that pull out? Oh, they do. It's got... Yeah, look at that. Would you look at that? That thing actually... That's your emergency flashers. Let's see, do they work back here too? I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, there they are. Look at that. This is crazy, this old truck. I got the seats on the floor. I'm going to have to put them back in because... anyway. These are actually glass lenses. These lenses are glass, so you got to be really careful. You don't want to break them. They're old. These are markers. So, crazy. I swear. That was crazy that thing came on. Oh, what this guy is. What is this? Oh, horn? Shut up. That's totally a 1940s horn. Oh, that's for the heater. That's your choke. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Like a heat. Oh, it's a... Huh. Holy shit. Now, this ain't gonna work, because that's vacuum. That's gotta be vacuum. I can't imagine it would be anything but vacuum. That's the windshield wiper. That's nuts, though, huh? Alright, so... Will it turn over? Well, I hear the starter, but the Bendix isn't engaging. It probably just doesn't have enough. I don't know what those fog lights are separate. Actually, those fog lights aren't even hooked up. There's nothing coming out of them. So, whoever put them on, they must be just for show, because they're not attached. They're not hooked up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess I've had enough of the kid in the candy store stuff. I just can't believe it, like everything does work. And I don't need my wrench anymore. I can put that away. And I'm going to put the seats back in, and we'll put the seats in, and we're just going to see how it sits. I got it pretty well cleaned up. I'm by myself, so, you know, I can talk and do whatever I want to do, because, you know, I'm by myself.